Warning, the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Y'all want to know how I got into this whole Kanika thing? Well, I'm about to tell y'all. I was put in this. This is a program. This is for propaganda, y'all. I was put into a program before Kanika died.
This is the story of a 30-year search by U.S. intelligence agencies to perfect mind control. Some of those engaged in that search have agreed to talk about it for the first time.
Kanika was a part of something we call gang stalking. They are mind controlling people. This game is deeper than what y'all think. And they put innocent people in this program for propaganda.
This is the story of the search for mind control.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Random News, and I want to welcome you to Random News Presents. And tonight, I got a strange story for you. Because tonight, we're going to step into the mind of Azariah Rose, self-proclaimed actress, aspiring SoundCloud rapper. She once put out 3 CDs and a music video called On the Block.
Yeah, we right up on the block. You know we strap off the top. We see a op, then we bust. Ooh, why you sell? We don't trust. Nah, I see we right up off the block.
But like most of the inspired rappers that come to this Kanika case, her music wasn't doing too good, so she needed some other way to find clout. And most of them do some outlandish things to get clout when their music doesn't do good.
My music didn't do any numbers, so I switched over and became a psychic overnight.
Now, your girl didn't go psychic on us, but what she did do was start a YouTube channel. Then she came up with a plan to use her so-called acting skills to make herself a character in the Kanika Jenkins case. And boy, did this shit turn out goofy. So let's check out some of your girl's escapades here.
Know this nigga. I just want know this nigga Young Bando. I need somebody that's heard of this nigga. Cause I got to talk about it. I wouldn't be me if I didn't talk about this shit.
Now this is one of the first videos I saw on this Goofy. But for you to fully understand what she's talking about, I guess I gotta show you the Young Bando video.
If you don't know what the fuck going on, don't say shit to me, man. Y'all don't even know Kanika. Y'all didn't know that girl until she hit the news flash, man. Straight the fuck up.
Yeah, neither did he. But that wouldn't stop this Goofy from coming on here with some of the most outlandish shit you'll ever hear.
I'm a motherfucking god.
Yeah, God of the Goofies. And you're about to see exactly what I mean.
Kanika is not dead.
And judging by that statement, it must be more than just tobacco and that cigarette.
I made a song called JFK.
Because just like the rest of these so-called rappers turned detective, he had to get some of that Kanika cash.
Which simply states in the song, King Kanika Martin. I didn't say Kanika Jenkins in that song.
And wait till you hear his logic behind that goofy shit.
The girl that was in the bathroom, Monifa, that's the real Kanika. The girl that was in the other room with 2 beds, that wasn't Kanika. That was Kanika Martin. And
since we all know Kanika used both last names on social media, Sideshow Bob is looking like a dumbass over here.
Kanika Martin was in town. She's a model, stripper.
Yeah, and this one's a liar and a goofy.
That girl that was in the hallway is Kanika Martin. I know these 2 girls personally.
Your boy sounds just as dumb as he looks.
So y'all need to talk facts, man. I know where she at. Y'all don't.
Judging by this story, this dude's so high he don't know where he's at, let alone where Kanika's at.
That's not the real Kanika. Why you think the mother showed no remorse? She know her she know her daughter's still alive.
And you know it wouldn't be a Kanika video without throwing the mother under the bus. But if you think this dude sounds like an idiot, wait till you get a load of Azariah.
He said he knew Kanika. He said that him and Kanika used to talk. Him and Kanika used to date. They had a union going on, right? That's what he telling the world. Then the nigga acts like he really pulls up to the Crown Plaza He talking about some, yeah, look where I'm at. Irene, pull up. Shamira, pull up. Monifa, pull up.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen that, check this funny shit out.
We at the Crown Plaza though right now. Yeah, y'all thought it was the game?
Yeah, Clout Chasing 101. But you're gonna love the outcome of this shit.
Yeah, pull up. Irene, Monifa, Bree, Zach.
Your boy talking a big game, but you'll see why in a moment.
It's cause it's bitch and Rosemont, you feel me?
Now, how you gonna call a bunch of people to meet you in Rosemont at the Crown Plaza when you ain't even at Rosemont at the Crown Plaza? Because if you look at this building, it only has 6 floors. Kanika's party was on the 9th floor. So what the fuck is this dude talking about?
That's a whole lot of gang shit, bitch. Fuck wrong with you, pussy.
Somebody needs to tell Raggedy Andy to go sit his ass down somewhere.
So I'm like, oh, he really out here trying to get justice for his little girlfriend. So then he has these jeans. Now, if y'all remember the jeans that Kanika had on, he had like jeans like that trying to say they was hers. Okay. Just wait for the tea. Wait, this ain't tea yet. Wait for the tea.
Yeah, you're gonna love this Clout Chaser's so-called tea.
Well, first of all, my boyfriend. Like, y'all know I talked to Kanika brother, Kenny.
See, that's the first lie she used to connect herself to Kanika. But it wouldn't be the last.
That's my boyfriend. So...
yeah, you gotta give her a minute to get her lie straight.
Kenny supposedly, like, went on this nigga. Like, yo, stop talking about my sister. You didn't know my sister. Like, yeah, fuck wrong with you.
Why would she say he supposedly did that? If that was her boyfriend, wouldn't she have proof?
Well, I found the nigga on Instagram. So I'm talking to him. You know, you gotta bait niggas in. You feel me?
And as the video progresses, you'll see she does that a lot.
So this is how I got him to say what I wanted him to say. I was like, yeah, that was one of my friends. I said, so how you know her? He changed all that up. In a matter of, you don't even know me, nigga. You don't know who I'm working for, no thing, nigga. Like... he talking about some, oh, I didn't know her in real life.
Yeah, anybody with common sense knew he didn't know her in real life. You didn't have to sneak around to find out.
So you out here perpetrating like you really know this girl, right?
You know, the same way she's perpetrating like she dated her brother.
So I was like, well, it says that you had her jeans. I'm like, why would you have her jeans? Why wouldn't they give her jeans to her mother?
Well, since she was brought to the medical examiner's office in her blue jeans, it's safe to say he never had them.
This whole existence of this nigga is fraud.
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
The nigga got mental issues. And so I finally said, hey, yo, my nigga, I really don't know Kanika.
Yet she claims to date her brother. Come on, people.
But I just caught you in all your lies. Like, I'm gonna expose you. Like, you out here trying to get it off a dead girl name.
I hope she's talking to herself in the mirror right now.
Like, you keep playing. You's a goofy nigga. Like, you real goofy.
And that's the only real statement she's gonna make this entire video.
So I know everybody I talk about. I know everybody I talk about.
Remember she said that, because that's not gonna age well.
Like, you just like Chosen King. Like, your goofy ass is trying to get your music out there by trying to like swindle in on a case. Man,
that whole story kind of sounds like somebody else I know.
That's the easiest way for somebody to get their name out there. Because what he do is he follow the case just like everybody else. But what he do is he follows the case and then he tries to pick out certain things that he feel like it would be believable if he say.
See, and this is what we call foreshadowing. You see, as the video goes on, she's gonna do everything she's describing right now.
But then I got on his live, right? The nigga gonna ask me about 6ix9ine because I hang with him.
Yeah, don't expect to see any proof of that shit. This girl just love chasing that clout, doesn't she?
And, oh, why 6ix9ine this? Why 6ix9ine that? I said, man, stop worrying about my brother. He good.
Her brother. I don't even got a joke for that.
You need to worry about yourself and why you try and cap off somebody that you don't even know.
Yeah, your girl needs to take her own advice, right?
You capping. Big time. You big cap. You ain't little cat, nigga. You big cap.
And if he's big cap, then she's mega cap. Because the story she's gonna come up with is way crazier than anything Bando could have came up with. Now, needless to say, once people started listening to her story, nobody bought the bullshit. And that would be a trend throughout this girl's YouTube career. And once people started looking into her story to see if she was telling the truth, well, your girl didn't take that shit too well.
I am about to dig into this old bitch.
Bitch, old as shit. And some Chicago shit. Bitch, you ain't even from Chicago. Why the fuck is you in shit?
To give you a little context to the story, your girl's pissed that Tiffany Draper exposed the fact that she wasn't dating Kanika's brother. And this shit gets hilarious.
Trying to figure out how I know Shemaya. Try to figure out how I'm linked to the Kanika case. Like, girl, I'ma want you to mind your fucking business before I get somebody to sacrifice your old ass. Fuck you talking about?
If you can't tell your girl big mad.
I would send my hitters at you and fucking do that to your old ass.
And like I always say, it's never a smart idea to put death threats on YouTube.
How about you mind your business? Talking about I'm from Virginia. Bitch, and everybody on my fucking live and everybody know I ain't from no fucking Virginia. I don't even mess with Virginians.
Then why would she be going on social media telling people she was from Virginia?
I am from up north. You know what that means? Where it's cold, bitch. Where your ass gonna be, you keep playing with me.
This bitch is crazy.
Don't stop trying to figure out how I'm linked to people. Who cares how I'm linked to Shemaya? Who cares that I don't like Monifa no more? Okay?
Yeah, like the rest of the frauds, she never shows you proof of anything she's saying.
It's like I said, I am not from Virginia. To me, Virginia people are weird. Some fucking weirdos. That's what the fuck y'all know.
And judging by the social media post, she kind of dissing herself at this point.
You old ass cunt. You old as shit. You casket shop. Your ass should have been sacrificed, dummy. Because you old. You need to die already. Like, you done lived your time on this earth. Fucking monkey.
Damn. When YouTube got you on here wishing death on people, you really need to turn your computer off.
You used to practice witchcraft? Yes, I did, bitch, and I know how to take you... Sweetheart, don't play with me.
Yeah, you can call her Azariah the rapping witch.
But if you really want to learn how to do it, baby, I got you. I got you. Let me get some dolls with your face on it and poke that motherfucker till it die.
Sounds like your girl's been hanging out with Queen Domain.
At the end of the day, I'm a vixen.
She's only known as a vixen to the owners of the strip clubs that she works at.
And I'm gonna want you to get it together before something really happens to you. And if it was, I would laugh. I hope you get tortured, bitch. Don't skip my names. And I hope you get tortured.
Now, I needed to let you hear all that to set you up for what you're about to hear right now. Because what you're about to see will spark the beginning of the end of her career in this Kanika case. And the shit she about to come up with is completely off the wall. So light them up.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and can't nobody tell me not to say it.
Trust me, she's gonna wish somebody dead tell her not to come over here and say this dumb shit.
I was put into a program before Kanika died. I was in Atlanta, and I wanted to be in the whole music shit. Like, I can rap.
No, she can't.
I don't know what took place when I was out there. But I know I came back home. And it was just weird.
More like she was just weird.
Fast forward to when Kanika died. Somebody put, it's a program, y'all. It's a program. And they put innocent people in this program for propaganda. That child was a sacrifice.
The only thing being sacrificed here is her credibility.
And I'd rather get this off my chest, because I said if I die, I'm gonna die with a Bible in my hand.
And I'm sure she'll have a bag of crack and a pipe on a nightstand.
She was a sacrifice.
Man, it's some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not gonna point fingers or who she was a sacrifice for.
Because why not cover for the murderer, right?
Kanika was a part of something we call gang stalking, okay?
No, she wasn't.
And it started way before Kanika died.
And you would think she would let you know how she knows all this, right?
And I'm not really trying to read no comments, because I don't want nobody to discourage me on what I'm going to say.
She didn't want to read the comments because they're calling her a whole goofy.
And it's about to get real fucking deep.
Yeah, by that she means the bullshit she's throwing at you right now.
People were watching that child way before she died. Even that video when they was on 13th and Christiana, They were watching her.
It would really help if she would tell you who they were.
They were watching her every move. Don't ask me why.
Because she can't come up with a lie fast enough.
So when that hotel situation happened, a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
And take her word for it, because she wasted hers a long time ago.
That thing that happened at the hotel was supposed to happen. They alter your mind. They are mind controlling people.
And if you're watching this video, you better be on the lookout for they or them, because you could be next.
Whoever put her in that program, that gay stalking program, they killed that girl. They had that girl beat up and put in a freezer.
Don't you love it how these goofies just make shit up and expect you just to believe it?
To freeze her organs so that they could get her organs. Because what y'all don't know is organs are a lot of money.
And since Kanika's organs weren't missing, all you're looking at is the face of a whole goofy.
See, I didn't know Kanika.
Yes, she claims to be dating her brother. Okay.
But I knew Zach.
So she claims.
And we had a lot of conversations.
Don't expect to see any proof of that either.
This game is deeper than what y'all think.
And when it comes to this Kanika community, you know these frauds love using that catchphrase.
This shit is deeper than what y'all think it is.
It is more than what we think.
It's deeper than what you think.
Y'all want to know how I got into this whole Kanika thing? Well, I'm about to tell y'all. I was put in this. This is a program. This is for propaganda, y'all.
And if you think that's the dumbest shit you've ever heard, wait till you hear the rest of the story.
They put us in this to confuse y'all.
Yeah, nobody told this goofy to come online and make a fool out of herself. That was all her idea.
They put me in this whole thing. I woke up one morning. Son just said, go to YouTube. Mind control.
And if you ever get the urge to go on YouTube, just know you're being mind controlled.
The hotel incident, and I'm going back and forth because I'm giving it to y'all at all angles. In that hotel, that wasn't her in that hallway. We know that.
Yeah, then she might want to go tell Kanika's mother that.
Some people said that's not even her on the video. You do believe it was your daughter on the video?
Yes.
Okay.
But the more we dig in on that, the more they put these people into the mix. People like me. People like who's that guy with the yarn twist in his hair? That's where he had Kanika's jeans. They target us.
Oh, so now she's claiming her and young dumbass are being targeted. Because wasn't she the one that told you?
This whole existence of this nigga is fraud.
Looks to me like your girl is.
Big cat.
I'm in a gang stalking program. I can't even go to the store without people following me.
I'm sure that's that paranoia brought on by that shit she be smoking.
And they're like, if you don't do what we say, we're gonna ruin you.
She did that on her own the day she decided to turn on her camera.
If you don't do what we say, we're gonna kill you.
Big cat.
And I don't want to die because I got a kid. So I went along with it.
She really laid it into that last part, didn't she?
Along with it.
Yeah, Will Smith needed to walk up and slap her for this bad acting.
But I'm out of the program. I don't want none of this. Y'all are killing innocent people.
What, is she talking to us? Because she sure ain't telling us who the killers are.
What you're going to do is, you're going to do what we tell you to. You're going to get on your Instagram. Okay? You're going to shake your butt. You're going to have people thinking that you're crazy, that you're a Jezebel, that you're this and that you're that.
So she wants you to believe a bunch of mysterious people made her come online and make a goofy out of herself. You gotta be a real dumbass to believe that.
So what they did to make sure I stayed under control, like Teresa.
Yeah, she wants you to believe Kanika's mother's in the same program. Come on, people.
Let me let y'all know something about MK All-Chair programming. When black women wear blonde hair, that means that they're under submission to someone. Okay? So what they did with me, they hooked me up with a white guy.
I don't even got a joke for that.
Military. Who could snap his fingers and I could just turn into something that I didn't remember. Very high. He's very high ranking. I'll never say his name.
Of course you won't, because then she'll have to have proof.
But he's very high ranking.
And your girl's just very high.
I wouldn't be surprised if right now, as I am talking, that there are people looking at me.
Kind of what happens when you go live on YouTube.
I went out last night. Okay? Around people that played their part. They played their part last night. I was in the same position as Kanika. Remember I told you I was supposed to be her?
Now she was supposed to be Kanika. You know that's...
Big cat. Yesterday, I had went to this guy's house. Him and this other guy had picked me up.
Off the corner, no doubt.
And...
Give her a second to get her story straight.
We get in the house, we smoking.
Kind of like she was doing before she went live.
They start acting weird. They started to look at each other the way that they did in the hotel room with Kanika. That's how they did with me.
And good luck knowing who that is, since she hasn't told you one name of anybody.
And they told me my name. It was like, aren't you Azariah Dior? Big cat. How do you know that? Because you don't know me by that. They had guns.
So this idiot just went off with two people with guns and started smoking weed. Okay.
And I told them that I was calling people and I was sending my address to people. Big cat. And God got me out of there.
Just don't expect her to tell you how God got out of there.
You know how many situations I've been through since this Kanika situation where they tried to kill me?
Yeah, and instead of this goofy going to the cops, she decided to go to YouTube.
I can't even meet new people. I'm scared to meet new people. Because people notice me from the Kanika situation that I was put in.
What she meant to say was that she put herself in.
I was used. They put me in the program, the Kanika Experience.
She was in a program called the Kanika Experience. I'm fucking done.
And who else was in that program? Zach. Big cat.
It sure is. These people will say anything for clout.
Can't nobody pay me enough to sacrifice not even my worst enemy.
Yeah, your girl just do that shit for free.
Before I get somebody to sacrifice your own ass, fuck you talking about?
I'm gonna do everything I gotta do to open y'all eyes. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do. Martin Luther King had to start somewhere.
Yeah, Martin Luther King had a dream, not a drug habit.
So with me being through this whole little program, they sent handlers around me to make sure that I didn't crack under pressure. To make sure that she don't say too much.
Yeah, but they sure did a good job because she ain't telling you shit.
I know too much. Big cat. And now it went from crying to anger because I'm pissed off.
More like because she's acting, and I use that term loosely.
And if y'all don't stop playing with me, I'm not talking to, they know who I'm talking to. It's gonna get real and a lot of shit gonna get exposed. Starting with this case.
The only thing being exposed is this bitch's lack of intelligence and the fact that she's a fraud.
And I want to thank Rob. From Marco and Rob, I want to thank Rob. Rob, I love you so much and I thank you.
And as soon as she said his name, you know she was full of shit. She just thanked one of the biggest frauds on this case.
Because he saw right through the BS.
Yeah, her BS. And when she went and did an interview with King Rob and Golden One, that shit was classic. Bad thing is, it got erased off the internet. But the aftermath didn't. And this shit is gold.
My nigga, You use me for your views. See, and that's why I said I felt like it was Mother Teresa that texted my phone. She said, do not do an interview with Rob. Whoever sent that text said, do not do an interview with Rob.
So she doesn't know who sent her this so-called text, but decided to drop Kanika's mom's name for the fuck of it.
And then they text me again and said, Rob talking shit about you on live. Nigga, you was just on my nutsack.
You know what? I'm not even gonna go there.
First of all, you was another dick riding ass nigga. You don't even know what the fuck you speaking on. You talking about some Kanika is Anisha Fowler. Nigga, you sound fucking stupid. And I went along with your dumb ass.
And now she's flat out admitting to being a fraud by helping out 2 other scammers. What a goofy.
I told y'all, these YouTubers ain't shit. These YouTubers is all about getting money. They don't give a fuck about the case. They don't give a fuck about this.
And since she helped them push that lie, she can lump herself in with them. Now after she admitted to helping Chosen King and Rob pull off this scam, and after Rob and Chosen turned on her, nobody really wanted to listen to shit she had to say after that. So she went live later that night to gain some sympathy and get some of her subscribers back. But it just blew up in her face.
Didn't I tell y'all that people would do anything? No, I'm not alright. No, I'm not alright.
She sure isn't. She's sick in the head.
People would do anything for likes. People would do anything for views.
And so far, your girls put that on full display.
Nobody was messing with me at first. Until I did that video.
Making a complete ass out of herself.
They put me in the program, the Kanika Experience.
I never asked Golden for an interview. She said, I want to interview you. I said, okay, because I wanted to get my truth out.
She meant to say, push that dumbass story.
Now, once that I think that by me doing this, they was only doing it for likes.
Big cat.
They feeling some type of way because I decided to step back.
She decided to step back because she got fully exposed. Because nobody believed the Kanika Experience.
Y'all doing it for the likes and the views. Y'all doing it for a check. But what y'all don't know is, everything that y'all got off them views, I'm about to get all of that. You owe me. Rob, you owe me.
What, you thought your girl was going to leave before she got a part of that Kanika cash?
I recorded every conversation that me and Rob had. I recorded the conversations that me and Golden had. See, I didn't tell them that I recorded them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But these frauds in this community like to do it all the time.
See, they had me fooled, yeah. Oh, we want to do an interview with you because we want to help you get your truth out. Is it that you want to help me get my truth out? Or do you want money in your pocket? Because you don't care about Kanika. You don't care about this case.
Because he's a fraud. And since she already said.
And I went along with your dumb ass.
So that makes her a fraud as well.
They don't give a fuck about my brother. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, your girl just remembered she had somebody other than Kanika to clout chase off of.
Because you told me on live that you was close with Zach like I was. And anybody that know, they know that I was close with Zach.
Light him up, because your girl's about to put her acting skills on full display again.
Rob, you told me that you and Zach was close.
Yeah, that's kind of what clout chasers do.
You told my brother you was going to kill him. But yeah, when I was on your live, you told me that you was close with Zach like I was. See, I cannot say if you was close with him or not, because I don't know everybody Zach know. I know Zach was close with me. I know Zach loved me. I know I sat down at a table and ate with Zach.
Yeah, by that she meant she was eating breakfast watching a Zach TV video on her phone.
Like, do y'all get off on seeing me break? Like, y'all know that this break me. Y'all know, like, that's my brother. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do an interview with me and then say that I'm fucking my brother?
Because playing with the dead is something her and the rest of the clout chasers like to do.
You did an interview. You did a whole interview, make it seem like you was really there for me, bro. And I'm trying to laugh because I'm tired.
No, she's laughing because she's full of shit and she knows she's falling out of character.
I'm so tired. I'm just really tired.
Now watch how your girl turns to tears on at the snap of a finger.
I'm so tired. I'm tired. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
This bitch literally looks like a clown right now.
Y'all know what break me. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but y'all know when y'all talk about Zach, y'all know how I get.
Yeah, straight goofy, since Zach's not her brother and she's just clout chasing.
I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired, y'all. I'm so tired. So fucking tired.
Yeah, tired like her acting.
I'm tired. I just want my brother. I'm tired.
She laying it on thick, right? You guys believe in it yet?
Swear to God. wish my brother was here. Like, Zach, I miss you so damn much, you know?
Now, to the average person, you would think she's just a grieving sister. But she's not. She's just a clout chaser. So don't feel sorry for her. She went on doing this for a minute. And this act is ridiculous.
Y'all gotta excuse me, yo. I gotta get this out my system.
And the fact that I sped this up like 10 times goes to show you how long she went on with this bullshit.
This shit is breaking me.
More like it was breaking her parents, because they kept hearing the noise and they wanted to know what she was crying about. And that would give away her whole scheme here.
What's wrong with you, man? Stop tripping. No, you don't know what I'm going through. What are you going through?
Now make sure you listen close.
What are you doing? Wait a minute, what brother dead?
He just said, what brother's dead? Shouldn't he know, seeing how they're family? After all, didn't she say?
And anybody that know, they know that was close with Zach.
Clearly the people that gave birth to her didn't, because they have no idea who Zach is.
She said someone passed away in the family.
Come on. Who passed away?
See, she really should have filled the family in on the scam before she went live. But they got her looking like a whole goofy right now. Now, after this clout chasing scheme backfired, Azariah pretty much disappeared from the Kanika case. She deleted all the videos off her Facebook and YouTube pages. But like I always say, you can't keep a good fraud down, because your girl Azariah just grabbed her list of identities, and since she already had like 7, it wasn't hard for her to add one more. And she also added a whole new scam to go along with it.
What's up, my fellow heathens? It's your girl, Miss Shaka, and welcome to the Shaka LaBelle Show.
Now, if you thought her clout chasing off Kanika was bad, wait till you hear this grift.
Tonight, I'll be talking to Azariah Marie, who is the niece of legendary rapper Foxy Brown.
Azariah Marie, your girl's going big with the lie on this one. And if you thought the Kanika experience was bad, wait till you get a load of the Foxy Brown experiment.
Me and Foxy, I considered us close. You know, I don't know how she feels now, but we were very close. I mean, I've told her a lot of secrets about things that I've went through. She shared with me about some things that she's been through.
Big cat.
You know, this girl is very genuine to me, and I love her. She said, you're my niece, and I trust you. It's a lot of things that have been told to me. It's a lot of things that I have seen through her that I've never spoke on, that I'm not going to speak on, and I don't care how anybody feels about that.
Now, even though that story sounds completely ridiculous, a lot of people started buying into it.
You know, you gotta bait niggas in. You feel me?
And she did just that. And for a few months, a bunch of people started falling for this bullshit. And to gain as many subscribers as she could real fast, she started reaching out to the Tasha K channel. And she promised her she had some dirt on Foxy Brown. So let's see how this worked out.
Foxy Brown, okay, she's in the DM right now. I'm sure she's watching. How you doing, sis? Okay, you should have reached out to me back in December when I asked you about this particular family member. But now the show must go on.
Oh, and trust me, you guys are in for a show tonight.
Foxy Brown. Now, you know, her life is kind of on the hush-hush a little bit. You know, we don't really know a lot about her, but we do have her niece on the phone who she's did some really, really, like, fucked up shit to her.
And just like the Kanika case, your girl just threw a bunch of lies on somebody she doesn't know.
Zaria. Now, you contacted me back in December of 2019, okay? You guys were, I guess, fighting. Obviously, you forgave her because right before we were about to premiere your story, you decided, you said, you know what, I want to wait.
Because this goofy had to do some research to come up with a believable lie.
That's exactly what you said, okay? Now, I knew you would be back.
I guess your girl saw this goofy coming from a mile away.
I did. I was like, you don't just contact the blog for no reason at all, okay?
And you're the only one I contacted.
Big cat.
Why you choose me, honey? I just want to let the winos know and the haters.
Because I love the energy. I love how real you are, how bold you are, how you're not afraid to be yourself.
Remember she said that shit.
Okay, now tell us about your auntie. What happened, honey? Why are you exposing her?
Short answer, clout.
Like, for the first time we argued, kind of put us on pause. And that was because I guess she was beefing with Steph London. and I showed you the proof or whatnot.
It's Stefflon Don, right? That's her name. Right?
Oh yeah, Stefflon.
Stefflon Don.
You would have thought she got the names right before she would lie with this lie.
She was like, yeah, she did an interview coming from me and Nikki. She said, and I don't want to mess with her or something like that. And then she's like, I'm gonna send you and my goons at her. So she knows that if she asks me to do something, I'm gonna do it.
Not only was your girl supposed to be Kanika Jenkins, now she's a hitman for Foxy Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does your auntie do coke?
The goofy on the phone does.
I don't know.
Okay.
You think the way she be acting.
All right. Now, okay, so fast forward. So what happened? What happened with your auntie?
Okay, so with
and this is where things go downhill for your girl Azariah.
The thing with JT was when JT before she got out, like a week before she got out, my aunt was telling me like, JT about to come home, yada yada yada. Okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't seem too excited because I don't know the girl. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, she come home. So fast forward, when she do come home, her second day back out here, on this free world, she was like, what song is that you got on your page? Because I do music. Okay. So I was like, it's called Hold It Up. It's like an anthem that I did. She was like, well, I need you to send me that song. So I'm thinking she want me to send her the song to listen to and promote it on her page like she did my dance. So she was like, I need a clear verse, like basically no rapping on it, just send me the instrumental. And then write your lyrics or text the lyrics to me word by word. So I texted her the chorus and she was like, no, I don't need the chorus. I want the whole song written down and texted to me. She said, because I'm about to do something for you that I ain't never done for no bitch. She was like, I'm about to you about to be blessed. God must really be on your side because I don't do this for nobody. And then she would start telling me about Jay-Z and somebody else, I think Mary J. Blige.
That's right, people. Foxy Brown has to steal a song from Azariah. And if you can't tell by Tasha K's face, she ain't buying none of that shit.
Well, whoever it was, she started talking about Jay and how Jay groomed her, molded her, and she looked at me like a baby fox and she wants to mold me.
Now, let me ask you something, because you told me, like, that, because, I asked you, did she sleep with Jay-Z? You told me she slept with who?
Huh?
Uh-oh. I don't think Tasha was supposed to say anything about that.
You remember the last time we spoke?
Mm-hmm.
And I asked you, I said, did she really sleep with Jay-Z? Because Dame Dash said she slept with Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, that was the big to do thing with that whole thing. Yeah.
Okay, so who did she sleep with?
I don't want to get too deep in that.
I'm sure she don't want to get into it because she knows she was
big cat.
Just because I know what it is, but I would rather tell you that, like, just us on the phone and not right here.
And if you can't tell by that side eye, she ain't too happy with that response.
Anything else I can speak on, but as far as that, I don't want to too much put that out because I don't want to drag.
What happened to the phone call?
She acting like she really didn't just hang up on that bitch.
What? Moving on. Oh my God. What happened to the phone call? Daddy, what happened to the phone call? What happened to the phone call?
Now, your girl was not happy about being humiliated like that. And she was quick to jump online to go the fuck off.
Won't talk about no drugs and who she slept with and what type of body she got. And for you to even try to play with me like that, girl, you don't even know me.
Yeah, she don't even know herself, since how she got like 7 identities.
And then on top of that, I sent you receipts. You didn't even post no receipts because I didn't give you the juice that you wanted, but because I didn't give you the tea that you wanted, you automatically hung up. And then you say, oh, I didn't hang up. Girl, you hung up on me.
She big man.
Talking about something, oh, it was a slip of the finger. Girl, you knew that was not no slip of the finger. You really wanted me to get into some stuff that I wasn't going to get into. And we didn't even discuss that. I don't care about last year. When we got on that phone, when you called me and I texted you, we were supposed to talk about exactly what we were supposed to talk about. And the fact that you tried to undo everything that we talked about, that's BS. All because you want views and likes. You the clout chaser. That speaks a lot about your character, queen. It don't say nothing about mine.
Now, after being clowned like this, you would think she would just go away. But all that Tasha interview did was help her.
Bait niggas in. You feel me?
And bait them in she did. Because everybody that hated Tasha K brought her onto their platforms to spread that bullshit lie. Now let's see how that shit turned out.
But yeah, that song that I opened up the show with, that was Azariah Melrose, which is her stage name. Y'all may know her by Azariah Marie. on Instagram, but that is Foxy Brown's niece. I had the pleasure of meeting her over a text and voice conversation that we had last night.
You know, you gotta bait niggas in. You feel me?
I really like this girl. I really feel like we connected spiritually.
Looks like she really baited your boy in, doesn't it?
We keep it 1,000. We keep it real. We keep it straight facts. You know what I'm saying? We not lying to the public, Tasha K. This is why, at my status, I'm able to connect with people like Azariah.
And if meeting a goofy like Azariah is what defines your status must be 0, bro.
Shout out to Azariah Marie, baby. She's in the building. Tasha's a snake. I never knew that, but I definitely learned my lesson. Shout out to Azariah Marie. This is Foxy Brown's niece.
And it's crazy how people that never looked up her history will just take her word for anything, right?
I think I met my soulmate. Nah, Azariah Marie is really, I really consider her to be a soul sister. I feel like she's my spiritual sister. Like, we really connected, me and Azariah. Shout out to you once again, Queen. I feel like we really connected spiritually, and that's hard for me to do with somebody.
Looks like your boy's looking for a date and not the truth. But remember, he said all this shit because it's gonna come in handy later. But let's move on to the next person she baited in.
Hey, I know we early. I know. But you know, I've read other people's time. I know y'all tired of waiting. Oh my God. Calm down. Oh my goodness.
Your boy seems pretty excited for this interview.
Oh my God. Like, we have Azariah. Like, we have Azariah Marie. Like, she's in the building. Brooklyn Milan. We have her.
Brooklyn Milan. You can go ahead and add identity number 9 to that list.
And I think that's what a lot of people are getting it twisted. Like, oh, she just came on here to use Foxy's name and to clout chase. Like, no, you know, she has her own story.
Yeah, story that a lot of these people should have looked up before they started interviewing her.
And just welcome her, because, you know, we love her. Oh my goodness, we love her.
Remember, he said that shit.
Welcome, Azariah. Hi, welcome to the show, honey.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. And you're
absolutely. Oh, the same. I cannot complain. The Lord has been good to me.
Yeah, the Lord should have warned them about this goofy.
So one of the first questions I have you, just to clear this up before we get further through, are you Foxy Brown's niece or are you not?
Yes, we are family.
Absolutely. Okay, so you are her family.
I am her family.
Okay, so is that the whole reason, one of the reasons to why you're on Tasha's show in the beginning, but you know, that has been a narrative that has been pushed, you know, since you left the show, is that all of a sudden you're a fake niece.
Right.
You know, you're not the original niece, you know, right. She's fake. She wasn't real anyway, you know, so you are Foxy Brown's blood relative niece.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, there we go. So we got that clear, y'all. So, because I know that's going to be a lot of people's questions.
And that's just as believable as her saying,
I was in the same position as Kanika. Remember I told you I was supposed to be her?
I'm just letting them know they should have that perfectly clear by now.
Right. So that's good. Boom. Dead it. So, dead it. You know what I'm saying? Dead it.
Yeah, dead like the way you guys are about to be. Because just like the Kanika case, this shit quickly blew up in her face. You see, it didn't take too long for people to start recognizing her from the Kanika experiment. And they jumped in the comment sections of every blog and started putting her out there. But what would prove to be the nail in the coffin to her story was when her family got wind of it. And they started jumping in the comment sections, throwing her under the bus, and then reaching out to other bloggers, telling them how much of a fraud she was. And you remember all the bloggers that came to her defense? Well, they got some new information, and their whole attitude completely changed.
Azariah Marie, I think you blocked me since I put up the title for the show.
Now, why would she do that? Because didn't your boy just say?
I really feel like we connected spiritually. Like, I really want to come with the fucking truth. And I don't like to be taken as a sucker right now. So if anybody should be feeling the way right now, it's me.
He really should, because she had him out here sounding crazy.
Like, we really connected spiritually, and that's hard for me to do with somebody. I'm not trying to look crazy out here, jeopardize my reputation. You know what I'm saying? Tarnish my name and my integrity. That I'm just not going to do that for nobody.
Now, I'm not going to be too hard on the dude. He genuinely tried to give her a chance. She's just really good at
bait niggas in. You feel me?
I told Azariah Marie, you know what? I'm going to reach back out to Foxy Brown, because I had already reached out to Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown was a little bit bothered that she says I didn't really do my research with Azariah Marie. And okay, listen, I'll give her that much.
I mean, you should, right? She's only speaking facts.
So if motherfuckers is gonna say why I didn't do my research, they need to be asking Tasha why she didn't do her research. Tasha put this girl on the map. She put her on a pedestal by even bringing her on her platform for an interview. So niggas need to get at Tasha first and then come see me.
And this is why you should always research before you just try to jump onto a story.
All right, so here is the first receipt where I hit up Foxy Brown. I said, this is Hot Shot Radio. I'm writing to you because there's someone claiming to be your niece and she's making allegations on you with the blogs. No one is sure if this is actually your niece. So out of respect for you as your fellow New Yorker and someone who grew up listening to your music, I wanted to give you a fair and respectful chance to clear your name on any allegations made against you. Please feel free to reach out and come on my show to speak on anything you wish to. Much love, respect, and success.
Now shout out the dude for actually going to the source, which he should have did from the start, and that would have avoided this whole embarrassment. But you know, at least he did his due diligence.
She says, not my niece. I put, oh my God.
Trust, if he did his research from the start, he wouldn't have been surprised.
And she was like, I just said that she wasn't my niece. In other words, I got 4 nieces. And then I put, copy that, queen. I got you. She put 2 brothers, Anton and Gavin. IG stalker, nutcase.
I mean, that's a pretty accurate description of Azariah.
Then I go, I really thought she was your niece and I wanted you guys to patch things up. She said, excuse me? So the Foxy Brown felt offended after I said what I said.
Yeah, at this point, who wouldn't be?
I just really thought, I didn't really think that somebody would lie so deep like that and go so far with it like that.
That he really has no idea about the Kanika community.
Foxy Brown is saying that she's lying. Foxy Brown has completely denied Azariah Marie as her niece and claims that she is an IG stalker.
And she would be 100% correct in her assessment.
Oh, she's in the chat. All right, she's in the chat. So Azariah, please come up here. Please come up here, Azariah.
Yeah, spoiler alert. She ain't going to jump on that panel. She's just going to sit in the chat talking nonsense.
Then, bitch, get the fuck out of the chat and get off the show.
They don't want to hear that shit.
We're not making you look crazy, baby girl. We trying to get sense. We trying to make sense out the situation.
Yeah, you'll have more fun watching paint dry.
But why does she keep bringing in Shaka? Like, speak for yourself. Shaka's a grown woman. She's sitting here speaking for herself. Like, why do you keep trying
because she's trying to
people are
deflect
calling
from
you a
everything
liar.
that she done wrong.
Why do you keep bringing Shaka into it? Nobody's calling Shaka a liar. She only repeated what you told her.
And as you can see at this point, her whole scheme just pretty much went out the window.
Explain to us exactly how you're connected to Foxy. Otherwise, you know what I mean? All that other bullshit is irrelevant at this point. You're just fucking taking everybody for a ride and we're going round and round in circles and we don't fuck your feelings at this point. You know what I mean?
See, at this point, she was fully exposed. And the backlash from everybody that defended her, well, that shit was real.
Azariah, I'm looking at you, bitch.
He don't look too happy either.
You know I'm looking at you. Hey, y'all, I'm mad. I'm annoyed. This bitch right here. This bitch right here. I have a problem with her.
Yeah, because she had him out here sounding crazy also.
Because, you know, we love her. Oh, my goodness, we love her.
Like I said, wasn't going to age well.
Girl, you're not a motherfucking faucet, bitch. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know who you are. Girl, every 6 months come out a new damn person and a new fucking name. Wait till scandals and shit break until people die. And then all of a sudden, here the fuck your lying ass come.
You know what they say? If the scam ain't broke, why fix it?
So this lying ass bitch doesn't have any else to do on a motherfucking Sunday. So she decides, bam, to be a fraud ass hoe. Now you can go into Brooklyn Milan's Instagram right now, and she has up these fake ass receipts that she knew King Von. She did not fucking know him.
Sound kind of like this, right?
The nigga gonna ask me about 6ix9ine because I hang with him.
And I hit your motherfucking friends, bitch. I typed in Lil Durk, he didn't pop up. I popped in King Von, he didn't pop up. But all of a sudden, You have friendships and relationships and all this shit with these motherfucking people. Shut your backwards ass down some fucking where.
What, your boy don't believe her when she says?
I know everybody I talk about. I know everybody I talk about.
I'm glad you stay indoors. Cause you a slap on sight type of bitch.
Yeah, your boy look like you want to slap the shit out of her right now.
And I'm sick of this bitch. You didn't fucking know him, ho. You didn't know him just like you don't know fucking Foxy. Just like you didn't know Kanika or her motherfucking brother, you stupid bitch. I'm sick of you.
See, at this point, everybody was sick of her scams. And she disappeared, right along with that fake name and the Foxy Brown story. But that don't mean she went away, because your girl Tiffany found her.
How you gonna speak on the Lord with your nipples hard?
As I was giving my testimony on my story time, I was probably like, I had to be like 8-9 minutes in, and my phone shut off, but that was only the devil.
So your girl got a whole new scam and a whole new name. She's no longer Azariah Marie. Now she's Divine Royalty. And just like Chosen King, now she's scamming the church community because she's all about the Lord.
The new me looks at the old me, and I am disgusted. Do you hear me?
Yeah, don't buy into any of this. Your girl's just trying to
bait niggas in. You feel me? I used to put my foot in my mouth. I hated the old me, yo. I had to delete all them videos, and them videos have views, 10,000 views, 2,000 views. I erased all that. I said, no, that's not even me no more. I don't want nobody looking at that.
She deleted the videos because they prove how much of a fraud she is.
For the first time in my 31 years of living, I got filled with the Holy Spirit. I'm not going to say how, but I finally got filled with the Holy Spirit.
Now, so far, I know you heard her say some crazy shit. But since this is the last clip of this video, you might want to roll that last blunt up, because you're about to hear the most ridiculous shit she's ever said.
I never knew what it was like to speak in tongues. I never knew what it was like to have demons exorcised out of... I've never...
Not crazy enough yet? Keep listening.
I had like 25 demons in my body that was casted out by God.
Too bad he couldn't have casted out all the stupidity, right?
When I started speaking tongues, I have never in 31 years spoke tongues.
And she still hasn't.
I had a lot of demons. And I didn't go to no Catholic priest and he do what they exorcism. No, this was a man of God.
Yeah, she's never going to tell you who that man was.
But I had spirits that was manifesting. Like when he was praying for me, my body started shaking. You would have thought we was in the Exorcist movie.
More like she just finished watching that movie before she went live.
My body was shaking like crazy. I ain't never go through that. Me and my son got delivered. My son had demons in him too.
Yeah, I don't think they should let this crazy around any kids.
Now I'm thinking the spirits have names. I didn't know that. It's like the spirit of unforgiveness, the spirit of fear. When he was saying each one, my body went, it was like contorting. And I remember it. Big cat. So you have demons in you and you don't even know you got demons in you. I had a lot of demons. Like I said, I had like 25 demons in me. And he called them all by name. And some of them didn't want to come out because it felt like they were choking me. It's like when he was calling out the spirit of the serpent, he said, her body belongs to Christ. So I command you in the name of Jesus, you demonic serpent. When he said that, it was like something crawled, like my body was slithering like a snake, and it was like it was going up my spine, and when it got to my throat, it felt like a demon was choking me, literally.
She literally just described word by word the same scene from The Exorcist.
So when he started praying, like I said, my body started shaking. Them demons was throwing me on the floor. I almost broke my dining room table. It was crazy. And when he was done, I was speaking in tongues.
Your girl just hooked up with some random dude who claims to be a man of God and an exorcist. Okay.
And then he prayed for my son. Now I'm thinking, he's a child. My son had demons, right? So as he's casting these demons out of my son, I look behind my son in the floor. This is a wood floor. It was a demon manifested in the floor.
And now she's bringing weirdos around her kid. You're looking at the face of a old goofy.
the demon was manifested in the floor, and it had a long oval face. One of his eyes was closed, and he had one open like this, and then he had his tongue out.
Yeah, I think her and the so-called man of God were just getting high, and now she's hallucinating.
So as he's praying for my son, I say, it's a demon in the floor. It's a demon in the floor. He said, what it looked like? And I described it. He said, that's the demon manifest.
The only thing manifested right now is this chick's need for attention.
He said, because now that you have gotten all of those spirits out of your body,
you're going to love this part.
Because you accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior, you've been filled with the Holy Spirit, you will be able to see all the demons.
Now your girl got the power to see demons. This bitch is on one.
When I listen to my music, I cannot no longer listen to my music. My music, it scares me because of you have to hear what I was talking about. That wasn't even me.
You don't even know who you are.
It makes me scared. I don't like listening to it. And I'm like, that's crazy because it's me rapping. But it wasn't me. That was a very bad demonic spirit.
Nope, it was just a goofy with a microphone.
So what he did was he recorded our session, and I gave him permission to put it on YouTube.
You know, you gotta bait niggas in. You feel me?
On their channel, they have like 18,000 followers on YouTube.
Yeah, if they want to keep those followers, they better run as far away from her as they can.
And he's gonna put the video up there. I think he's gonna put up there tonight. So if he does, I'm gonna put the link in my bio thing so you guys can see for yourselves that I'm not lying.
Big cat.
See, whether she going by Azariah Del Rose, Azariah Marie, or Brooklyn Maron, at the end of the day, all you're looking at is a really bad actress. See, Keuna Davis is nothing more than somebody that will do anything to be famous at anybody's expense. And she doesn't care who it hurts in the process. A con artist that used the most extreme measures as long as she thought it would get her fame and clout, including lying on the dead. And for that makes her an extreme goofy. And that's where we're going to end tonight's story. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to help the channel out, you can hit that Cash App. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
If you're looking for a good laugh, this is what you need.
So Kanika did everybody a fever. Kanika got everybody views.
That's how you can tell you lie. You a habitual liar when you start to believe your own lies.
She mixed with a horse and goat. Oh, she's mixed with a horse and goat. Oh.